So what this session is about is related to the hackathon that is happening. It's a Groclake hackathon. It's one of the largest agentic AI hackathon that Plaus.ai is doing. And this session basically, which we are doing every day, related to how people can use basically give the hackathon participants some kind of training, some kind of overview of how they can build interesting AI agentic AI applications using Groclake. So what we have is basically we have created a collab notebook which which uh, participants can use to basically uh, get used to or get trained on simple stuff around Groclake. So what I will do is I'll share that collab notebook right now, and we can just go through that. And if anyone has any question, feel free to ask any question. We want this to be interactive in nature. So the reason we are doing this is to ensure that people understand what Groclake is. So I'm going to share my screen and we can take through this collab notebook. So this is a collab notebook that we have, basically a Groclake quick start. Now Groclake, basically, if you look at what Groclake is, it is an agentic AI infrastructure for commerce automation. So the agentic AI infrastructure that we are building, which is Groclake, is only the use case is primarily around e-commerce and commerce kind of stuff. So that's one thing, we just want to highlight that it is for one sec, just oh, happened here. Hmm. So first thing is that basically it is an agentic AI infrastructure for commerce automation, and it has a collection of libraries. It has collection of I'll just take it here. It's a collection of libraries. It's a collection of APIs and connectors and data warehouses, which provide a single gateway for orchestrating complex workflows of commerce. So, e-commerce has a lot of interesting and complex workflows. It may be related to shipment creation. It may be related to search recommendation. It may be related to how you build. How you choose your payment gateways. How do you reduce your RTO and those kind of stuff. What we are in this hackathon are primarily looking at two or three use cases. So first use case is around search. So can you create interesting conversational multilingual searches using Groclake, right? So if you look at all the big enterprises and small enterprises today are looking for multilingual e-commerce search. So can you use Groclake to build that? So first thing is that in the hackathon, we will encourage folks to use Groclake to create interesting conversational search agents using Groclake. The second thing use case that we are looking at is recommendation. So recommendation systems are becoming actually being used and talked a lot in multiple segments of the industry, not only in e-commerce. So Groclake actually has a very interesting, because also infrastructure, you can use Groclake to create interesting recommendation systems. So that's a other interesting use case that we want to hackathon participants to build on. And the third basically is a classic RAG. If you look at more than 50% of the applications today in enterprises are RAG based, which is retrieval augmented generation. So you'd want participants to use Vector Lake and Data Lake, which are two other modules that we have to build RAG applications. So that basically is is something that at a very high level what we want participants to do. So Groclake today basically has Catalog Lake, it has App Lake, Data Lake, Vector Lake, ONDC Lake, and Model Lake. The hackathon participants would primarily be using Catalog Lake, Vector Lake, and Data Lake to build the applications. They will not be needing App Lake, ONDC Lake, and Model Lake. Uh, A catalog lake is a comprehensive infrastructure of catalog warehousing. So if you have e-commerce products, how do you warehouse your catalog in a single place so that you don't need to basically worry about how do I build recommendation system, search and recommendation on top of my catalog. Second thing is how do I do use that catalog to list do listing on my website. And third thing is how do I then distribute this catalog to multiple platforms like Shopify and Amazon and those kind of stuff. So catalog is that warehouse where you put all your products and then you can do multiple stuff on that catalog and don't need to really worry about lot of other stuff which today we are seeing that catalog is one of the biggest challenge for an e-commerce company. So you can basically, for example, we said you can build search agents, you can create smart filters, you use catalog to generate catalog also. So you can use catalog lake to generate catalog using only images only. So you don't really need to build any, create any description. The catalog lake will create the description and metadata for your catalog kind of stuff. And therefore in this collab notebook which we will share this collab notebook to you basically you basically will be using catalog lake, primarily catalog lake. So that's the first thing that we want you to understand is the catalog lake, how catalog lake works, and what you can do with catalog. Any questions till now? Anyone has any question? So first thing to understand is that Groclake is an agentic AI infrastructure. Second thing is that Groclake has multiple, uh, you know, uh, uh, modules, which basically are infrastructure modules that we are calling. So that is the second thing. In that, one of the modules is Catalog Lake. And Catalog Lake is fundamentally a catalog warehouse. It's like a warehouse, you put your products in a warehouse. And similarly, you can put your catalog in this Catalog Lake. And then once you put the catalog, what you can do multiple stuff on that catalog, including building recommendation systems and search capabilities in your website and your AI agents that you might have kind of stuff. Any questions till now? So first thing that you would do in this as a hackathon participant is that we only provide Python library support right now. So that basically is one limitation that you will have to work with, that it's only Python based. Uh, so first thing you have to do is install your Groclake library. So it's basically a simple line of code. You do pip install Groclake. So this basically, if just in this basically you just install. It's a collab notebook, so basically you can run it sequentially all these commands. So first thing is you install your Groclake library. The second thing is then you basically is your set your credentials, right? Now credentials, basically the two credentials that you need. One is a Groclake API key and another thing is a Groclake account ID. Now these two what you have to do is you have to go here, which is basically the Groclake uh once actually we'll just give the direct link to this here. So here basically it's this more documentation here about Groclake, but here you can go and register on groclake.plus.ai register, where you have to enter your email and your phone number and you register. You'll get a OTP, and once you receive your OTP, you can go to maybe I'll just sign in here. So, yeah. So you basically have to go here and click on API key, and then you can create new secret key and you can keep the identifier, and then you can create the secret key, and then your secret key and your account ID are here. You copy these two, and you can then basically use in your Colab Notebook kind of stuff. So these are your Groclake API key and Groclake account ID, which I just showed you, right? So that's how you create credentials and you set the credentials here. After that, so once you have installed the Groclake library, once you have set the credentials, now you basically create a catalog lake, right? Which basically means that you're creating a warehouse. You're creating a catalog warehouse, right? So it's a simple one line of code that catalog lake is equal to whatever is catalog lake. So it basically creates a catalog warehouse kind of stuff. And so this is an institution. Then you basically create using this catalog create. So it creates a catalog with a catalog lake ID, which is this kind of stuff. So it depends, for you it might be a different ID for so once you create this, you'll get an ID which is your catalog lake ID. Now this is basically where your all your products are in this catalog lake. Is basically all your products will be housed, right, stored and stuff. So now you have created a catalog lake. Now you can use catalog lake to create to generate a product kind of stuff, right? Now to generate a product, basically the good part is in catalog lake you can generate a product which lot of interesting metadata using only image link, right? So this, for example, this is the image link that we have. It's basically a product, a simple product, and you basically you can just put you. So you may have your own image link. It doesn't matter. It basically whatever image you have, you can give the image a name, and if you want to give any hint to that image, product, you can give. Otherwise, the hints are not required, right? The only thing required is the image URL and image name kind of stuff, right? So then you basically use catalog-link.gen to create a product which basically creates, for example, a product name. It will create, all kind of metadata like color, whether it's a care instruction, for example, machine wash, what the color name, for example, is red, condition is new. If you give any other data, like consumer care phone number in your hints here, it will basically pick from there. Uh, the product ID is the gen product ID is basically is here. The gender is female, so it will generate lot of metadata, and it will store in the catalog lake, right? After that, you can fetch products from catalog lake using creating a fetch request, and then you can just say catalog lake.fetch and then fetch request, where you can, if you want to give a specific item ID, you can give. But if you leave as is, it will fetch all the products, which basically up to the page size, which is 20. I've set at 20 as a page size. So it will fetch maximum of 20 products here kind of stuff. So this basically is the product which has been fetched, which is the same product which I just generated kind of stuff. Right? It's basically the same product: breathable slat plate, cotton flannel night suit for women kind of stuff. Now once you have generated a product, once you have fetched the product, you can now cache the product. Now caching the product is essential because if you want to do search and recommendation on top of it, right? So this basically caches the product, which basically means it just cache indexes the product, so that though you can get a better search results and the latency of the search results is reduced kind of stuff. So I here basically you have to pass the grok item ID, and then you can cache the catalog. So once you have cached the product, now you can search the product in catalog lake. So for example, I can give like query as whatever Nike shoe or belt, or show me saris and those kind of stuff. It will whatever query you give, and the search type here is semantic, which means that it is semantic. It's not just a keyword based search. It is semantic search, which basically you can do. in CatalogLake, right? So here basically after your caching, you can do search products. Now, now you can also build recommendation systems in CatalogLake using this kind of request, which is basically you can give a any usually product recommendation systems would be based on a particular product. This product show me similar products kind of stuff. So you can give the name of the product which you want to build a recommendation more like this product kind of stuff. So you give the product, it will show products similar to that product through this catalog lake dot recommend. And then basically last thing is once you have built your recommendation systems, your search and your cached and generated all that. Now you can push products to, for example, to Shopify, right? That basically is a simple thing where you put your Shopify store name access token, which product you want to push, and then you can just say catalog date send to Shopify. So the power of Catalog Lake is that you can store the catalog, you can build search and recommendation using Catalog Lake, and then you can disseminate. You can send it to other places like Shopify and Amazon, those kind of stuff. Right? So that basically is a simple collab notebook that we have created. We'll share this and to tell you how to use catalog stuff. Any questions from anyone? We have a Discord channel, so we would recommend you basically join that channel because we will be communicating a lot on that channel as we progress further in the hackathon. And we would also want you to. You can also we also have an email called support@plos.ai where you can send your queries if you have any queries kind of stuff. But we would like you to build very interesting agents on top of agentic AI is something that we're calling. So any kind of search engine agent, any kind of shopping agent, any kind of recommendation agent using Groclake, any kind of employee chatbot on this kind of stuff. What we will also do is share this video and this collab notebook in the Discord channel so that you can review it later. I mean, if you don't have any question right now, you can review this. You can play around with this notebook. If you have any questions further, you can ask there, and then we will be happy to answer. Yeah. Yeah, and the good part is agentic AI is the next frontier of AI. So if you're building anything in agentic AI today, rest assured, in next year, when everyone is talking about agentic AI, you would say that I have built applications using Groclake. I have built agents using Groclake kind of stuff. So this will actually be very useful exercise from that angle also. I think we can wrap up here if no one has any question.
I have a question.
Yes, Pooja.
Actually, I wanted to ask that whatever, I am new to this agentic AI stuff. So I
Hmm.
was hoping if you could give us the summarized or the document that you were showing us, so I could have a base when I'm building, or if I have any doubts, so I could refer to it.
So you want a document on agentic AI or you want a document on
No, no,
Groclake?
no. The one you were showing, the one you were
Yeah,
representing
yeah,
earlier.
that we will share. That we will share. Are you on Discord?
Yeah, I just want to.
Are you on
Yes, I am
Discord?
on this call.
Okay, we'll share
Yes,
it then.
yes, I am. Okay.
Yeah,
How
we'll
do I
share.
join your community on Discord? I'm not joined with you on Discord.
Acha, you have not joined.
Pooja, the link
Yes.
is we have on the Unstop only. There's the link, but I will also mail you the link once again.
Or if you
Okay,
have,
thank you very much.
Ayush, if you have it right now, you can just share it here
Yeah,
in the chat.
yeah, sure. So I just sent it here.
Okay, thank you very much.
Any other question from anyone? So here's the Discord channel, which we would recommend you to join it, because any data that we have will will be sharing their instructions. Any updates will be sharing there. Okay, with that, I think we'll wrap up here. Thank you, and we'll do it every day this week. So we'll do it tomorrow until Friday, so that if you have any questions, you can ask in the next session kind of stuff. Okay, thank you.